Hello, everyone. I am Andrea Hyland, founder of The Incubator, an online co-working space for women creatives, and I'm a member of On Purpose Woman Global Community in the role of host today for Jenny Robertson. So, welcome. Welcome to today's Connections on Purpose gathering with the On Purpose Woman Global Community. We have already had an amazing meeting behind the scenes that was not recorded. I'm so glad to be spending time with women who have been here at the meeting today, and to those of you who are watching this on your YouTube channel. So I would love to have you share the recording of our inspiring and insightful speaker today with others. So our speaker today is Kathryn Yarborough. Hi, Kathryn. And Kathryn is going to speak about soulfully aligned client attraction, which actually is the conversation we had in our breakout rooms to kind of get started about what is soulfully aligned client attraction for us. So think about that as you're listening to Kathryn speak. A brief description of what she's going to talk about. Discover how to be a beacon and a magnet to your soulfully aligned ideal clients so that you can grow a business you love in a way that feels great to you. And I'll just tell you a few things about Kathryn before I turn the meeting over to her to speak. Kathryn Yarborough is the founder of Speakers with Heart. She hosts summits and provides training for women solopreneurs on how to use speaking to attract clients. When not working, Kathryn loves watching movies, going for walks, and dreaming up new possibilities for her business. Ooh, all fun things to do. So you can visit Kathryn's website at speakerswithheart.com, and that's also in the show description or the first comments. So, all right, welcome, Kathryn. I'm so happy to be here hosting the meeting and to be able to listen to your wisdom. So, I will pass it over to you and take myself off of spotlight. All right.
Okay. All right. Well, ladies, this morning I was feeling off about this presentation and I could feel it. I felt like, what am I going to talk about? Even though I'd already planned something, I knew it wasn't the right thing for today. I took a few minutes to explore what was going on for me, and I got really honest with myself. I realized that though I was going to be talking about soulfully aligned client attraction, it's really new to me. I'm not coming from a place of, let me tell you how easy it is to attract clients when you do these 5 things that I'm going to tell you to do, because they're new practices for me. I don't have the proof. But in our breakout rooms, in our discussion prior to this presentation, many folks here, everyone was talking about how easy it feels, the idea of it. It feels so good, which is true for me as well. So I think somehow or another we know intrinsically that soulfully aligned client attraction is either right for us, or maybe for some people it's not. The people who at this point have turned off this or stepped away, it's not right for you, which is perfectly fine, because soulfully aligned client attraction, I don't think, is for everybody. Anyhow, even though I haven't been practicing it longer than a week intentionally, I'm going to say that I've been practicing it for a week intentionally, and I don't know if it really works. I am really glad that y'all are here with me to explore this. And I'm really glad that Jenny invited me to speak and was okay with this topic, because to get ready for this presentation, I got a chance to really ask myself, what is this thing? Because the term has been coming up for the last almost a year. And I changed my visibility course from the visibility course to the soulfully aligned visibility course. I've been imagining doing a workshop called Soulfully Aligned Client Attraction. And until this morning, I really didn't realize that I wasn't feeling like I knew what I was talking about. So here we are. I am going to share with you, though, my perspective on the difference between regular client attraction and what I'm thinking soulfully aligned client attraction is. I'm going to share 5 things that I've identified that I'm going to do and that you could, if you want to practice soulfully aligned client attraction. And all goes well, we're going to have enough time for me to take you on a short guided journey so you can really practice one of those things by getting into the energetic field and connecting with your soulfully aligned clients. And then I'll let you know about a next step you can take with me if you're interested in exploring this some more with me and being in the experiment of do these things work? How do they work? Let's keep working on them. So this morning, when I realized all this, I thought, well, let me just do a comparison about the difference between soulfully aligned client attraction and what I'm calling regular client attraction. So I did this 2-column thing. I made a picture. Let me see if I can easily pull up. That's not what I want to do. I want to easily pull up the share screen button and share the picture with you. There you are. Now, you may not be able to read this, right? This is hard to read because it's my scribble handwriting, but I'm going to go through it. I'm going to start on the right column and I'll read these things to you. I don't feel the need to explain everything, but at the end, ladies, those of you who are here, if you have any questions about what I mean by any of this, I'll be happy to answer them. So for me, when I think of what I've been doing for the last couple of decades, what I'm going to call regular client attraction, for me, there's inner work and there's outer work. So inner work is at the top. It's using the law of attraction intentionally. I have a practice that I call the new story practice that I use. There's a heart magnetizing exercise that I do to connect heart to heart with my potential clients and be a magnet to them. I do a lot of block clearing so that I can be in that place of, yeah, I do want clients now. And then the outer work, which is part of, to me, client attraction, regular client attraction, is identifying your ideal clients, identifying where they are so you can reach them and get your message to them, creating and implementing. I think of it as a 3-level strategic plan. One where you help strangers find out that you exist. The next level is people who know you coming to like you and trust you more. The 3rd level is to invite those people to work with me, to actually tell them about a next step. And then, of course, there's follow-up. So that's like, for me, that's regular client attraction. So when I asked myself this morning, well, okay, if that's what regular client attraction is, what is soulfully aligned client attraction? And I came up with these things: connecting soul to soul with soulfully aligned ideal clients, which we're going to get to practice in a minute. All goes well. I wasn't considering the idea of asking for permission that Andrea talked about. So use whatever permissions you feel you need to do when we do that or when you do that on your own. And then the next piece was fine-tuning who I know as my ideal clients so that they're the people who make my heart sing. So one of the reasons why soulfully aligned client attraction came up for me is that as I was teaching my visibility course and using the Speak with Your Body process, I was feeling increased alignment. That was the word that was coming up for me. And as I explored that word, what I realized was that I had been open to all types of women, coaches, healers, and on-purpose solopreneurs. And the ones who make my heart sing are those who have what I call a spiritual bent. They understand energy. They get that they are more than that. They are either part of the great one or they understand there's a force bigger than them. And those people, I love it. Women, coaches, healers, on-purpose solopreneurs, those women who are that. And I was like, oh, okay. So I believe when we do soulfully aligned client attraction, we get clear about who those people are, asking the souls of your soulfully aligned ideal clients and the divine to guide you on what to do for your marketing. So all that stuff I talked about in the right column, we still need to do it, but getting the things to do can come from a different place, not just the head. Trusting and having faith that my soulfully aligned ideal clients are actually out there, that they want to work with me, and that I'll be guided on what to do. So really trusting, and that's a place that I am working right now. Like, okay, are they really out there? And as I trust more, I'm feeling a deeper and deeper level of connecting to them versus the regular. It feels superficial. They're just people out there. Soulfully aligned, I'm feeling a deeper connection and going deeper into the field, kind of like we talked about, Andrea talked about the tree and the roots connecting at this root level for some reason. I'm sensing that right now through the field. And then reviewing the last piece is reviewing the guidance that we get, the ideas of what to do through the lens of the regular marketing. Okay, so those were the things that came up for me with regard to the difference between soulfully aligned client attraction and regular aligned client attraction. Does that all make some sense to you? Nod at me if that kind of makes some sense. You're good with that. Okay, great. So now I want to share with you 5 things that I identified, the actual things that we can do to practice. These are practices doing soulfully aligned client attraction. So the first thing is trusting, which I kind of pointed to. Trusting that if you're called to do the work that you do, there are people out there who want to work with you, will benefit from working with you, can pay you. They're waiting for you to show up for them. And when you find each other, there's this feeling of relief and gratitude and rightness. These are your soulfully aligned ideal clients. So when I see these people on my calendar, because I have a few of them, I just feel like I get to work with this person. Anybody feel that way? You have a few of those people. Maybe all of your people are that. Yeah, it feels so good. So thank you. If you aren't here, people were raising their hands if you're watching the replay. The second practice is tuning in energetically, tuning into your soulfully aligned ideal clients as you design your packages and your marketing. So you feel them in the one field that we're all part of, and you can ask them questions through that field to discover what they want from you and what they will say yes to. Now, we're all pretty experienced solopreneurs. You've probably done trainings, maybe been in one training or two that people have said, go out there and ask people what they want, real people. And that's extraordinarily useful to talk to people and find out what's going on for them. Those are the people who are right around you. What if those people are not your soulfully aligned ideal clients? How do you connect with them? You connect through the field. You can connect soul to soul and ask them to tell you about these things, and you will get amazing information. The third practice is to practice aligning your body, your physical self, with your heart and your emotions, with your mind and your thoughts, with your energy field, with your higher self, and with the divine, the great one, all that is, whatever you call it, God. So that when you're in that alignment, you can feel and sense what's calling to you and what is the right action at any moment in time. And this is what was happening to me as I was preparing for what I'm now calling the Soulfully Aligned Visibility course. I started it, I taught it for the first time last year, started in June. And then I started it again in January. I've got another one planned to start February 24th and one planned to start April 15th. And I decided to teach this course because when I was exploring the idea of, for about a year and a half of just hosting summits, because I love hosting summits, many of you know that, I kept hearing a message pop into my head that says, do your speaker training. And I decided to call it the visibility course because that's part of speaking. And I use my speak with your body process in the course. I knew that was going to be part of it. And it just felt more right to call it a visibility course versus speaker. And anyway, I'm not going to go into all depth about that. The focus is on visibility, and we use my speak with your body process. And if you're not familiar with it, what happens with speak with your body is you get to practice different ways of being expressive with your body, like moving fast or moving slow. Those are two. And then you speak while you're doing those expressive movements. Like if you're doing this, you're talking really, so that you're really, really aligned with all that you're doing. Or if you're doing slow, your voice slows down. And so there's 12 different expressive qualities. They break you free from the conditioned way of speaking that you developed based on your conditioning growing up and your habits and how other people spoke around you. And they open you up to your authentic, true, full expression if you do them enough, and enable you to be a dynamic, expressive, engaging speaker, hence speaker training. So I was doing this. I went through the process that I was going to take my students and clients through in the course. And as I was going through this last year, the word that kept coming up for me was, well, first of all, I thought, I kept feeling this is working on me. I was surprised because, I'm teaching the stuff that I know, I'm expressive, but I could feel it working on me. And the word to describe it was alignment. So this process is doing something in addition to breaking us out of our habits. It's also aligning our body, our heart, our mind, our energy field, our higher self with the divine. I mean, I'm getting chills just saying this because it is, for me, extraordinarily powerful. And so I started an experiment back in October. I still feel like I'm in it. Like, if people do it enough, will they also feel this alignment? So I'm curious. We'll see what happens as my clients do it. And if they do the course again and experience it again, what will happen? So this third thing to practice, if you want to practice soulfully aligned client attraction, is aligning your body, heart, mind, energy field, and higher self with the Great One. The fourth is being a magnet to your soulfully aligned ideal clients and calling them to you. For me, that includes reminding myself that I want clients because I can get so caught up in everything else. It's like, okay, let me tune into them and let me feel my desire for them to be a magnet. I have to feel the desire for them to come into my life. And then being the person who attracts them and has them. That's all the manifestation, law of attraction practices that I've been doing, but in particular, who attracts, being the person both imagine in your imagination as well in action, in real action, being that person who actually does attract them and has them. So you can be a magnet to them. And the fifth practice is to take aligned action. I believe we need to do things to help people find out we exist, to help them get to know, like, and trust us, and to invite them to work with us. We have to do things. And when we do what we need to do to call our aligned, yeah. That's what I wanted to say about that. Okay. So those are the 5 practices. And I now want to take you on a short guided journey to just begin the practice of this. So if you are willing, are y'all willing? Let me get your permission. Are you willing to do this? Nod, wave, thumbs up. Okay, go ahead and get comfortable. If you're not willing, feel free to just journal as I speak, but go ahead and get comfortable, close your eyes, and bring your awareness to your breath. And as you tune in and feel your breath, just notice any sensations that you're experiencing right now in this moment. Do a quick body scan, starting from your head, going down through your throat, through your shoulders, your arms, your chest, your belly, your legs, your feet. Take another deep breath. Relax on the exhale. And take your attention down to the center of the earth, imagining that at the center of the earth, there is a ball of red light. And then on the next inhale, you're going to inhale a drop of red light from the center of the earth. It's going to come up through a light channel, up through your pelvic floor, through your belly, through your heart, through your mind, through above your head, a sense of your higher self, all the way up through the light channel continues up to the center of all of existence. Imagine that there is a ball of white light at the center of all of existence. And that drop of red light goes all the way up. It dissipates within that ball of white light, and a white light drop is formed and comes down through that channel of light, through your higher self, into the crown of your head, through your head. That white light travels through your heart, through the center of your belly, down through your pelvic floor, through the channel of light to the center of the earth. And the white light dissipates in the ball of red light in the center of the earth. And as that happens, imagine a ball of red light forms, comes up again through that channel of light, through your pelvis, up through your belly, through your heart, through your head, through your higher self, up the channel of light to the center of all of existence and the ball of white light. The red light goes into that ball of white light and dissipates, and a white light ball forms and comes down again through the channel of light, through your higher self, through the center of your head, through your heart, through your belly, through your pelvic floor, down into the center of the earth, and dissipates. And imagine that that flow continues to go. Red light comes up, a drop of white light comes down. Bring your attention to your heart and breathe into your heart. Imagining the red and the white light meeting in your heart, becoming pink. Feeling and sense that that pink light is interacting with your unique vibration, the light of your unique vibration. You may or may not have a sense of what that color looks like as it intermingles, but just know that it is intermingling. And so the light of your essence is shining out through your heart. Imagine that that light from your heart shines out like a ray of light. And that ray of light from your heart continues to shine out past your room, past where you live, the city where you live, past the state or out the country, around to the next country and the next, across the oceans. Imagine that that ray of light continues out from the center of your heart all the way around till it touches itself on the opposite side and forms around the entire earth, like almost like a grid. Not sure that's the right, but it's rays that are connecting all around from your heart. As you breathe, your light from your heart continues to emanate. Feel it going out and around. And as you breathe, become aware of all the people on the planet, all the people in the United States, all the people in Canada, all the people in South America, in Europe, in Africa, in Russia, in China, in the Middle East, in Australia, New Zealand, in all of the land where all people are. Feel and sense and know all of those people, and become aware of those people in the field of people who are touched by your light emanation. They feel your light circling the earth, and imagine, sense, or know that their light within their heart lights up as they feel you. And so see the souls, those for the essence, those people in the field, see that light in their heart lighting up. Maybe it's one or two, maybe it's five, maybe it's hundreds or thousands. And as you feel them, see them, connect with them, send out an invitation to them to find you and come into your world. Maybe you want to say at the right time and in the right way. And feel how your life changes as they come into your world. And as we begin to wrap this up, invite them to let you know on any level, in any way that is right, what you need to do to help them find you and help them come into your world. Thank them. Let them know that you look forward to seeing them in the real world. Become aware of your breath and feel that light that's emanating from your heart come back in from around the world. Feel it coming back in to your heart. So you're aware of your heart, your body, your mind, your higher self, the ground underneath you, the heavens above. And when you're ready, take your time, breathe deeply, and slowly open your eyes. And so I want to let you know that if this touched you in any way, I would love for you to book a free Soulfully Aligned visibility assessment. I'm going to put that in the chat right now. And if you are watching the replay of this, you can go to my Soulfully Aligned Visibility course page on my website, which is speakerswithheart.com. And you'll see the link for the visibility course, which I'll also put in the chat for all of y'all. And at the bottom, there's a link to book a free assessment with me if that's what you would like to do. So, my friends, it's time for us to wrap this up. Those of you who are here with me live, take another deep breath. And thank you. Andrea.
Kathryn, thank you so much. And so I'll send some love to Kathryn in terms of gratitude for that. I just feel like I don't want it to be like super loud because that was just so powerful, and we're in our bodies here with this experience and all the connect. But thank you. Thanks so much, Kathryn, and thanks for sharing your wisdom and your heart with us today. And ooh, I'm going to come back and listen to the recording because that was just so good, so powerful. And to everyone who's listening, I just want to say thank you for being part of this vibrant, supportive, and purpose-filled community. If you'd like to learn more about how to get involved in our Zoom or in-person gatherings or explore On Purpose Woman magazine, just head over to the website that's listed here in the YouTube channel, OPWGC.com. We'd love to connect with you again soon. And until next time, stay inspired, stay authentic, and stay connected. Thank you, Kathryn. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I'm going to turn off the recording when I can find where that's been moved to. Here we go. Thanks.